It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Robert Quinn. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. To the air, Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
Did not mean to do that.
That's tight end Dawson Knox. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Oh, come on now.
Come on now. Juke. Now he's got some room.
Come on now.
Valves, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. Now Allen.
Yeah.
Finding Knox there, complete. Still on his feet. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him,
that's a game. I like that.
Through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Moss. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And now they'll throw with Allen.
That was a bad play.
Quick hitter here, it's
That was a
complete.
bad one.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
How the fuck did I just miss? I could really get that.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, it's Fields. Flushed out right. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Hell.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help the running game as well.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Steps away to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
On first down, Allen. Flush to his right.
Oh!
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Here's Allen to throw it. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Allen going to throw.
No.
Sacked at the 10. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. First and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. To throw, it's Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Allen. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown. There's a marker on the field. The celebration may be short-lived. Let's see. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flush to his right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they
No,
get
that's
all
a
the
pick.
stuff out.
God,
Look at this.
no.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are right back in this football game. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Fields. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
From the 50, here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Man open is Robinson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. They'll run with Montgomery, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited
Ain't no way,
as a
bro.
sack. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final try here for Allen.
Oh, no.
Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Runs over it, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They'll try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That's taken in by Knox.
Out of bounds.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field.
Now Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It's about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. Ball game. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the Bills come up with a late turnover. And it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
What is he celebrating for, bro?
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, You're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd.